YouTube, what's good? Today we're going to be playing Confidential Killings. It is a detective game I found and I struggled for quite a bit, but we did end up solving a pretty good amount of cases. Gameplay's coming from my Twitch. I go live almost every day, so go ahead and drop a follow right here to never miss a stream, notifications and bells too, all that. And let's get into the video. We started from a new game, chat. This is called Confidential Killings. Let's see if we can solve some murders, some accidents, some mishaps. Turn on the lamp. Got a book right here. Oh. Detective, there was a call from a high up. A car crashed near the Lexington Street Patrol. It was on Repo Street, close to my beat up in the hills, so I got there fast. Driver's dead. It looks like an accident, but something is not right. They requested a proper look. Yo, L reader. Oh my god, I can fucking read, chat. Leave me alone. You collect clues by clicking on underlined words, and you reconstruct what happens in your notebook. Alright, bet. Notebook's right here. Patrol says there has been a car crash. Okay, yeah, car crash, right? No? Look who's back from the shadow room. Yeah, we're back, dude. We're back, finally. Finally. Patrol says there's been a car crash on Repo Street. The driver is dead. Driver's dead. He's cooked. Driver's cooked. The call came from a high up, so I'm taking a look. Light work, right? No? Yeah, alright, bet. Bet. Yo, Eno, what's good, bro? I hope you're having a good day and shit. During your night shift, a call came from above. A patrol officer reported a crash in the hills. 1 fatality. They said it looked routine, but someone important wanted eyes on it. Oh, chat, we're important. We're important. I'm on it, my boy. You feel me? You called the right guy. December 18th, 1978, 9 p.m. Alright, so we're on Repo Street. Repo Street, a winding road in the countryside that leads to rich folks' homes on the hills. They like to be isolated so the neighbors do not complain about their drug-fueled parties. Huh? Police officer. I was coming from my patrol, Lexington Street, when I heard a crash. Was he drunk or drugged out of his skull? I mean, by the looks of it, like, either one, bro. Either one. Because, like, how does this even happen? I mean, it is raining. It is raining. Then again, you shouldn't really be speeding in the rain, buddy. And this looks like a curve. Items. A standard issue torch useful for looking around during the night. Torch. This does not look like a torch. This is a flashlight. Oh yeah, we gotta click on the clues. We gotta click on the clues. Okay, so we got torch, useful for looking around in the night. Alright, bet. A regular police badge, name on it, David Marqrar. Alright, so this guy right here is named David Marqrar. David Marqrar. It seems like he's new to the force. Oh, we got a rookie. We got a rookie. It's alright, buddy. I've been through this before. We're gonna take care of this. Drunk or drugged? We got crash and Lexington Street. So that's 9 clues, all from the police officer. Go back and grab this one. Alright, so we got the car. Oh my god. CTE, bro. Not really much here to look at. This guy looks like he was like, what, mid-20s, chat? Mid-30s? What do y'all think? Windshield's cracked. Okay, there's not really much to look at here, so let's click on back onto this window. Let's check the license plate. Custom license plate. They don't sell these anymore. Under the grime, it says Bradley. Alright, so from off that, I get that it's a pretty old car. Probably a pretty old car. We're gonna click on Bradley. So we got Bradley's license plate. There's really no other clues in the car, dude. Like, seriously? What is this? Oh, shit. Okay, I guess not. What else can we look at? Let's go into our notebook. So David Marqrar is the police officer. We got the name of the police officer. Wait, no, put it up here. Oh, okay. There we go. We didn't get the name of this guy, but I'm assuming his first name is Bradley, but who puts their first name on their license plate? Does that seem kind of odd? You know what I'm saying? Bradley, and we're missing his last name, died in a... Okay. Chat, I feel like we need more clues. I'm kind of lost. I'm not gonna lie, I might need some help. There's no other clues. There's no other clues. Should we just drag shit in? Oh, right here. What is this? Oh, this is the light. Okay, bet. Now we can fully identify him. My nigga got a hoop earring, slick back black hair. From his look, he was going nowhere fast. Did the impact against the guardrail, violently pushed his head against the windshield, killing him. I mean, that's what it looks like. That's low-key what it looks like. And it didn't look like he slowed down, because it wouldn't be this bad. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't slow down. He was going nowhere fast. Push. What we got right here? List. Frank? I'm guessing that's his... Oh, so he was a... My nigga was pushing packs. Was this nigga pushing packs? I see 50 gram, 80 gram, 100 gram. My nigga trying to buy a zip. Jackie owes $200. Who's Jaxie? Okay. That's a lead right there. Frank is also a lead. My nigga was pushing packs. Driver's license must be carried while operating a car. Date of birth 5/26/57. That's a pretty old guy. How old is that? Chat, quick math. How old is it? How old is that? How old is he? Frazier. We got his last name. Bradley Frazier, and he lives on Galway Street, 92620. Yeah. Okay. Glove compartment. He must have felt untouchable. He's not even trying to hide stuff. My nigga had bricks. It looks similar to cocaine, but it is not. Some new drugs are hitting the streets, perhaps. It is some high-grade stuff packed and ready to be sold. I don't know what that shit is. But my nigga was drinking. He was drinking a bottle of quality whiskey, but there is something floating inside. Some sort of dust. The bottle is almost full. Barely a sip was taken from it. So is he putting the little powder in the drinks? That's what I'm getting off this. I'm not gonna lie. My boy was trying to get lit. Are there any more clues in here? Can't click on the speedometer. Okay, from what we got, let's try to start deciphering. So we got his full name. Bradley Frazier. We got the persons. Bradley Frazier and David Marqrar are involved. Bradley Frazier died in a car crash on Repo Street. Someone drunk. Oh, okay, drunk went right there. I didn't even mean to put it right there. This is drugged? No? Okay, yeah. Drugged his whiskey to make it look like he was drunk.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I feel like we're going on the right track. Make it look like he was a drunk driver. Do we have driver? We don't have driver. We're missing one. Oh, the license. No? We don't get it from here? Oh, okay. That was one that we missed. We got all of them here. Do we have all of them for the police officer? Yes. Yes. We have all the clues for the police officer. So where's the last clue? We have all these clues. I'm leaning over to clicking this little... Oh, okay. Oh, right here. The brakes have been precisely cut and the fluid is leaking, creating a puddle under the car. The driver did not have a chance. Was this staged? Was this an attempt? I'm starting to think this was an attempt. That's what it looks like. Alright, we got a driver though. He was going out to sell drugs. That we did catch. Oh, you feel me? See, look, we're good detectives. There was no mistakes, no errors. Alright, we got the first part of the crime scene over and done with. We got a good basis of who we're dealing with, who was involved, you know what I'm saying, what happened to the car, and the cause of death, all of that. The bluish dust in the whiskey, the brake fluid leaking. This was no accident, although someone tried to make it look like one. Time to talk to the family. Oh man, we gotta break the news. This is never fun. Not to saying that I've done it before, but I do watch a lot of movies. Okay. Oh, just looking at the house, like, they got money on. Alright. The owner. My son's death was tragic, and my heart aches for the loss. But as I teach in my books, I can't let this tragedy dominate me. So, like, do you really not care that much? It's basically what you just said. Like, yeah, he's my son and all, but, you know, I have more important things to do, is basically what he just said. That's basically what he just said. Mr. Fraser, I know I have a huge debt of gratitude. Oh, so this is a letter to him from someone else named Diaz. We have a new person named Diaz. I know I have a huge debt of gratitude to you that I will never be able to repay. But for 9 years, I worked for you, doing everything that was necessary. Everything, with no complaint. I fixed the roof. Damn, he had him fixing the roof? I washed the cars. He washes the cars. I do the garden. I help wife with the medicine. I do all by himself, 10 toes. But please, I implore you, let me go. I cannot explain why now. I just need some extra money to find accommodation. Okay, so Diaz is trying to get out of some, like, they're in some kind of deal. He has a huge debt to Mr. Fraser, and he wants out. Mr. Fraser, one of my agents found drugs in a vehicle parked near a roadblock. Its license appears to be registered to your name. Knowing that you don't drive, and in the name of our shared friendship, I suggest you keep an eye on your son. We can't keep hiding this forever. Inspector Hadley Badman. So they already have cops in their backhand, you know what I'm saying? W callouts from the inspector. That's a W callout. But it wasn't good enough, unfortunately, because he has now passed away. Screenplay. Advanced copy for Katie Keller. Written by Ezra Monarch. Okay, hold on. Let's piece what we have together so far. We have a nigga named Diaz. Hadley Badman. I'm pretty sure this is the inspector. No? This is not the inspector. Can I not change it? Ooh. Okay, when we mess up, we can't change it. Alright. Ezra Monarch. Let's go back and grab some clues. I feel like we're missing some things. Let's talk to the family before we go through the screenplay. Guess. This is a guess. Alright, she's not a part of the family. What a dreadful news. And to think that the night had started so well, with Mr. Fraser giving me advice on a possible future role. She's an actress. Why is a drug dealer, a drug lord, giving acting advice? My dear love, I did everything in my power so that we work on the play together. I prayed night and day that it will become reality. Forever yours, Patrick. Alright. Patrick could be a potential love interest, I guess. Another actor. Cosmopolitan. War hero turned media mogul to co-produce Monarch's latest play. I have full creative control, says the re-owned author. Full interview at page 20. Are there any clues here? August Whitney leads a campaign on Leads a campaign based on morals and family values, but is true what they say about his mistress. Alright, not much there. Is this her? No, it's not her. It can't be her. Alright. Is Bradley really gone? Yes. Bradley's gone. He was the light of my life. So this is his wife. This is his wife. A small ornated key. It seems to open the medicine box. A beautiful silver ring. Simple and elegant. A very classy piece of jewelry. Yo, I just like how we just go through everyone's pockets. That's like some premium detective work right there. Dear Mrs. Clarissa? I'm gonna just say Clarissa. I feel terrible at the thought of leaving you alone tonight, but it was impossible to find any other nurse to take my place on such short notice. But Mr. Fraser really insisted that I go visit my sister tonight, even though I told him there was no need. A little flu is nothing to be concerned about, but he was adamant. Please remember to take the new medicine the doctor prescribed and the doses he wrote on the prescription. I left my sister's phone number on the back. Don't hesitate to call me for anything, please. I know you never want to disturb me, but that's what I'm here for. Our friendship goes beyond my job. Sincerely yours, Shirley Floors. W. Shirley. W. Shirley, sheer writer.
What do you mean by that?
Alright. Bradley Fraser killed. Wait. There's a murder? I can't change it? Oh, I can't change it. But I can't change these. Okay, there's a murder going on. I didn't even know there was a murder. Blank blank killed blank blank by blank his blank. Yo, I'm so confused right now. Let's go through the screenplay. Sabotaging and seducting. Sabotaging and seducing. Chat, I can read, alright? Leave me alone. I can read. I promise you I can read. Based on his best-selling novel Thief's Romance by Katie Keller. Advanced copy for Katie Keller. This is Katie Keller. That has to be Katie Keller. Yes, okay. We have identified Mrs. Katie Keller. Written by Ezra Monarch. Is this it? What's in here? Medicine box. An elegantly carved container made of dark ebony. It appears to be used as a medicine box. Okay. Chat, we have all these clues, but like, all of them are not gonna fit in these boxes. A pop art piece probably very valuable. Its meaning is obscure. There must be some substance underneath it. Be shown in such a prominent spot. To be honest, it kind of looks like her. It kind of looks like her, chat. But then again, I don't know why would it be her if she's a guest and he's the owner of this house. I don't know. Let's do some further deeping though. 4 medals from the Korean War, framed and polished. Certainly not an ordinary soldier we're talking about here. It's a war hero material. We're talking about this guy. Oh, so this is Clarissa. That's the name of his wife. Clarissa Lehman. A classical Hollywood portrait from the late 50s. It appears to be a publicity shot for the movie Gift of Nature. She was also an actor. Yo, who was Bradley? No way he was just a drug dealer. Chat, okay, I'm piecing it together. Someone set it up to make it look like he was a drug dealer. I'm pretty sure. Because there's no way you're just a drug dealer and you're surrounded by actors and, you feel me, a war hero. Clarissa Lehman. This guy, the owner. I don't think we have his name yet. Mr. Fraser. He is. This is Mr. Fraser. This is his dad. We're just gonna put that there. We don't have the first name yet, though. My son's death was tragic, and my heart aches for the loss. But as I teach in my books, I can't let this tragedy dominate me. So normally how I would expect a father to react, like, he's not really showing a lot of remorse, you know what I'm saying, for his son who just died. I have a bad feeling about him. An electric array of books. They include Dominic Fraser's Mind and Body, Total Control of Mind Under Stress. We have his first name. Dad's name's Dominic Fraser. I'm gonna just assume that's Unks on Pox by Aleister Crowley. Ezra Monarch's The Lost Connection. He's also an author. Murder the Weakness, again by Dominic Fraser. Herbs and Their Properties by Bella Ward. Okay. Wait. Murder the Weakness, again by Dominic Fraser. That makes me think he thinks this, because what if he thinks his son was weak and he quite literally murdered him because he was weak? And then he talks about it like he says, I can't let this tragedy dominate me. Going back to his other book, Control of Mind Under Stress. Because he's stressed out because he just killed his son. Yo, chat, am I cooking? Yo, am I cooking? I think I'm cooking. Okay. Dominic Fraser killed Bradley Fraser by sabotaging his son. Wait. Okay, there's more clues. We're just gonna leave it there. There's a door. Yo, we could have walked out here the whole time and found out who this was. Yo, chat, we're selling. I'm not gonna lie, we're selling. I've been here in the garage all night finishing some work. I'm sorry about that boy, but frankly, his head wasn't screwed right. Yeah, I didn't even know you were out here, bro. Like, to be honest, I would have came out here. A large ring keychain with many keys attached to it. It could mean that he does work all around the house, not only in the garbage. It's like a house janitor, something like that, okay? A small key kept separate from the rest. Might be a key to something important. Let's look inside the whips. Beautiful sports car in pristine state. It looks like an imported model. It must be incredibly expensive. That's one. Oh, it's a letter. Crumpled up letter. Enough is enough. I will not do it. Not Sunday. Not ever. You've seen what your stuff has done to my sister. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I'd rather be in federal prison than bring another gram of that poison to you. We got Pedro and his sister added to the equation. Why is he writing him a letter though? Is he his import? He might be his import. That's what I'm getting from this. We got poison. Full bottle of whiskey. We got more whiskey. Hey Bradley, have you asked your daddy about his friend Roman? Do it. His reaction will surprise you. Hey Bradley, have you asked your daddy about his friend Roman? Do it. His reaction will surprise you. Okay. Bradley drives his car. I don't know if this is Bradley's car, but he definitely drives his car. A beat up truck from 3 decades ago. The door has a strange hidden component on it of the kind of seen in smuggling operations. Some items have been left on the dashboard. Hey Grease Monkey. Yo, who is he calling Grease Monkey? Don't you try bailing on me. I'm going straight to the Federals. It's a promise they can't touch me, but they'll have a party with you. Sunday is the day. Be there. B. Okay, this could be from Bradley, but I swear I've heard that name earlier already. Death. Overdose. Accident. Esmeralda Diaz. I'm pretty sure this is Esmeralda. 27 was found dead in an apartment last night from an overdose of a new drug on the street as gays. Esmeralda Diaz. Pedro might be her brother. You seen what that stuff has done to my sister. Okay, let's make sure we got all the clues. Oh, stuff on the floor. Several tools commonly used by mechanics. They seem to have been used recently. They are still covered in grease and oil. Okay, so it looks like he was just working on this car. The floor is stained with big puddles of viscous liquid. It could be brake fluid. No clues, no clues. Overdose. Okay, I don't see anything on the floor here. Go back to our notebook chat. Dominic Fraser killed Bradley Fraser. We can yeah, we can deselect those, okay. I don't know, chat. Dominic Fraser killed Bradley Fraser. Okay. We really don't have any evidence on Dominic. That's all really just a hunch. So far, it seems like Bradley's the one selling drugs, right? So we're gonna put Bradley Fraser killed wait, we don't have her name yet. We need to find her name. Wait, no, we would have already had it because we have all the names. I'm having a brain fart. I don't know. Hey Bradley, have you asked your daddy about his friend Roman? Should we ask him about Roman? Can't really ask him any new questions. Fix the roof, I wash the cars, I do the garden, I help wife with the medicine, I do it all. So is this guy down here must be Diaz, right? This guy has to be Diaz, but we don't really know his full name. Sabotaging and Seducing, written by Ezra Monarch, based on his best-selling novels, Thief Romance. We're missing some clues somewhere. It looks like we got everything in here. Like, I don't know where else to. Oh, right here. We didn't go through the notes in the medicine box. Miss Clarissa, remember, these are the strongest sleeping pills on the market. I'm giving you a week's dosage. Take only one per day. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Is today Tuesday? A small plastic container for medicines. Only 3 pills remain inside. Okay, only 3 pills remain inside, but there's 7 days a week. I'm giving you a week's doses. Take 1 per day. So she took 4. She probably took 1 on Sunday, 2 on Monday, and 2 on Tuesday. Who were these for? Clarissa. For her, right? Clarissa Lehman. But what does this have to do with the case? I don't understand what this has to do with the case. This is Pedro. This is Pedro Diaz. Enough is enough. I will not do it. Not Sunday, not never. You've seen what your stuff has done to my sister. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I'd rather be in a federal prison than bring another gram of that poison to you. This is Pedro. This is Pedro. Okay. Alright, we have all the clues now. That's all the clues. Okay, we're gonna go back to the first theory. Dominic Fraser killed Bradley Frazier by sabotaging his car and putting Clarissa's, wait, no, it couldn't be Clarissa's, putting blank in blanks. Chad, we might just be slow, not gonna lie. Can we go back to old clues? No. Don't you try bailing on me or I'm going straight to the federals. It's a promise they can't touch me, but they'll have a party with you. Sunday is the day, be there. B. Guessing that's Bradley. Sleeping. It's sleeping, not fix. Clarissa's sleeping. Pills in his... Okay. I think we put it like... Yeah. Yeah, okay. The reason for the overdose was the accidental advice. Where did we see advice? Okay, no, that was for a future role. The reason for the overdose was the accidental gift. Where did we see gift? Where did we see gift? Oh, we saw gift in the painting. So it can't be that. It appears to be a publicity for... It appears to be a publicity shot for the movie Gift of Nature. Okay. So it can't be gift. Rule out gift. Story doesn't make much sense right now. It really doesn't. But I'm trying to piece it together, okay? We're gonna move Fraser over here. Alright, we have all our persons, right? All our persons. Okay, hold on. Pedro works on the cars, right? Pedro works on the cars. There's oil spillage, but there was also a cut on the oil line in his car. It could have been Pedro. Hold on, let's get more evidence. He was already mad at him. Enough is enough. I will not do it. Not Sunday, not ever. You've seen what that stuff has done to my sister. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I'd rather be in a federal prison than bring another gram of that poison to you, Pedro. He couldn't be talking to anyone else but Bradley. A full bottle of whiskey from an expensive brand. Okay, and then when we look at this car... Hey, Grease Monkey. Don't try bailing on... Who was he calling? I still don't know who he's calling Grease Monkey. If it's Pedro, that's just another reason for him to, like, not like him and want to kill him. But this is his sister. And if he's blaming her death on him because of the drugs, that could be another reason why he wanted to kill him. Okay. We got another lead. We're gonna go with Pedro Diaz. Killed Bradley Frazier by sabotaging his car and putting let's deselect all of this right now. He definitely sabotaged his car, because look, think about it, chat. The oil leaves from this lane, and this is the only lane the car is missing. And his shit was cut. His line was cut. And there's scissors on the floor. There's pliers. And putting... What else did we find in that car? We found bricks. Pedro Diaz killed Bradley Frazier by sabotaging his car and putting Dominique's smuggling substance in his car. This is son. Wait, no. Pedro, no, okay, no, wait, not son, not son. He could have had Pedro do it for him. Yo, his dad could have had Pedro do it for him because the first theory is still really strong, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Because his books, bro, he literally has a book called Murder the Weakness. Dominique, Fraser killed his son. Still doesn't make sense. Who killed who, bro? Yeah, I feel like it either has to be Pedro. It couldn't have been his wife. It's either Pedro or Dominique. Why would it be his wife? Why would it be his wife? Dear Miss Clarissa. But Mr. Fraser released that go visit. I told him there's no need. It can't be his wife. Could have been Ezra? Why would Ezra want to kill Bradley? This is a hard case, chat. This is a hard case, bro. I feel like I'm missing a crucial element. I don't know what it is. Bruh, we might be the worst detective, bruh. This makes no sense. Sunday is the day, be there. So he written him back a letter. Why are both of these letters in these cars? Is he going over the border and smuggling for Bradley? That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. He's going over and smuggling for Bradley. He called him a grease monkey. Okay. Who would have killed him though? It has to be him, bro. The lines are cut. His oil is leaking and his lines are cut, bro. Let's look back at the oil. The floor is stained with big puddles of viscous liquid. It could be brake fluid. And because he was going so fast, which is why he couldn't stop. It looked like he couldn't stop, the way the accident looked. Several tools commonly used by mechanics, they seem to be recently used and they are still covered in grease and oil.
20 minutes later.
Okay. Clarissa's sleeping pills. The reason for the murder was the accidental death by overdose of his sister. Oh my god, we finally got it! Oh my god. We are the best detectives in the world, bro. Holy. Bro, I knew it. Pedro was upset. He sabotaged his car. The oil leak was coming from the middle lane, the only lane that didn't have a car. Bradley's brake fluids were leaking and was cut under the car. He couldn't brake. Pedro was sick of working as a drug mule for Bradley. His sister's death from the very drug he smuggled out of Mexico was the drop that finally spilled the glass. Cornered. Pedro made the wrong choice. Bradley paid the price. Long live Esmeralda, bro. It is now January 1979, 4 a.m. Alright, so is this a new case? Okay, we're on to case number 2. I see someone floating dead in the pool. Alright. Who is this guy? Let's identify him. Anything we can really look at? His wrist. His fists were balled up. Open his fist. What is this? Petals from a red flower. Why was he holding a flower? Okay. Is this the only thing we can look at? Okay. We have Fallen Roses. To Miss Raven, to each his own. Hawkins Flowers. To Mr. Raven, to each his own. So he was delivering roses to a man. Alright, it's not a love interest or a girl or anything. The chair lies on the floor. Apparently, something pushed it over. A bag made of fine leather lies abandoned next to the pool. We have a schedule. Monday, 10 to 12 a.m. rehearsal. 3 p.m. Dennis Miller interview for newspaper. 9 p.m. party at Jeffrey's house. Tuesday, 11 a.m. radio interview at Alpha Mega. 3 p.m. TV interview. Okay, so this guy's like, he's important. I think he's a public figure. Wednesday, 9 a.m. meeting with lawyer. 11 a.m. meeting with the writers. Ezra Monarch will be there? Oh my god, Ezra Monarch. Going back to the last case, it might be connected. It might be connected. I mean, okay, we didn't really solve the murder, did we? We didn't solve it. We had a good assumption that we solved it. I think, because there was like no ending. We just moved on to the next thing. So maybe the case is still going, and this is all connected. 9 a.m. meeting with lawyer, 11 a.m. meeting with writers. Ezra Monarch will be there. 5 p.m. at the club with August Whitney. Should bring the wife. He's a fan. Wait, what? At the club with August Whitney. Should bring the wife. He's a fan. Oh, he's a fan of his wife. Okay. Sabotaging and Seducing by Ezra Monarch. Main character parts only. Patrick Raven's copy. Patrick Raven is a main character. Could this be Patrick Raven? A half-empty bottle of white pills. Many of them are scattered all over the bag. The label says, Abraxidol, red, the remedy against allergic reactions. You can breathe safely with Abraxidol. Okay, this is medicine to help him breathe, I guess. Dr. R. Barton, patient named Patrick Raven, prescription. When having a respiratory attack caused by plants, flowers, or other allergies, take 2 pills of Abraxidol as soon as it starts. Make sure not to exceed the dose of red Abraxidol pills and never mix it with other medicines, even similar kinds, because they would cause a respiratory obstruction that could be fatal. Alright, and my nigga had a blick. A small, well-kept, semi-automatic pistol. Its magazine is full. He had a full mag. He had a prescription for the pills that he has right here. A half-empty bottle of white pills. Many of them are scattered all over the bag. So they were out if they're scattered all over the bag. We have a main role script right there. And a schedule. Okay. Let's go inside the house. We have a police officer here. What's going on, officer? We got a noise complaint. Didn't expect to walk into this. They're not dead, just out of their heads. Some kind of drug hit them hard. Police issued .38. This is a Magnum? Oh, shit. This guy's sweating. This man is on a bad trip, covered in sweat, dilated eyes, apparently oblivious of what's going on around him. He's muttering something unintelligible by himself. And he's like gone. He's gone, bro. This guy's not with us right now. A fresh pack of cigarettes not even opened yet. And a lighter, an expensive gold-plated lighter. My boy got money on. This dude got gold grills on. They got money on. Okay, I'm guessing these are all actors of the movie that Ezra Miller has written. This person's eyes appear to see something we do not see. His mind is in another dimension. His broad smile reveals a set of shining gold grills. I mean, he looks somewhat here, you know, somewhat. A lot of cash, too much money for pocket change. I give it, probably got like, it's like a good band or two, you know what I'm saying? I'm a D1 pocket watcher. Alpha Omega radio station. We don't find talent, we create it. Dear Mr. Kunta, it is with immense pleasure that we welcome you as the latest member of the Alpha Omega radio station family. We have attached a list of albums and artists to play, as suggested by our program director, that you can pursue at your own leisure. Please feel free to make any changes that you like. We trust you completely. Your success at previous stations is a testament to your musical knowledge. Okay. We are looking forward to collaborating with you. Please join at our weekly conference next Monday so we can discuss with you the details of your employment. Details on the back of the paper. Warm regards, the Alpha Omega Management. Okay. He just got hired by a radio station. He's a talk host. His last name is Kunta. We're getting somewhere. Stop selling cocaine. Stop selling cocaine to my wife. I don't give a crap what she does with her life, but it'll damn ruin my reputation. I'll shoot you like a dog if you do that again. P. Raven. Who was P. Raven again? Who was P. Raven? P. Raven. P. Raven. Chat, I forgot who P. Raven was. I forgot who P. Raven was. Oh, Patrick's Raven. So Kunta, yeah. Kunta is selling drugs to Raven's wife. Okay. Is this his wife? She appears to be asleep, but her eyes flick open now and then shutting again. It looks like she took a dose too strong for her system. An elegant leather purse with a golden latch, some big notes and coins inside of it. A simple but elegant golden ring, 2 letters carved onto it. Patrick Raven. This is his wife. He's over here fried out of his mind, selling drugs to his wife. He wrote him a letter telling him to stop. I'll shoot you like a dog if you do that again. He gave him a death threat. My boy was standing on business. He stood on business. See what else we got here. Enough drug to kill a herd of elephants. It could be easily mistaken for cocaine, but it's something else. Next to the open packets, lines are ready to be sniffed. These people seem to take drugs on a regular basis. Okay. Well, we know it's not cocaine because all the cops are saying it's different. A strange painted title, Homage to Bunal. It shows an eye with a razor in front of it, not the most pleasant of images. To Jeffrey, producer extraordinaire in the land of dreams, and his wife Nadine, Carl Carlson. Carl Carlson is a hard name, I'm not gonna lie. My boy just sounds like an icon. He just sounds like an icon. Alright, to Jeffrey, producer extraordinaire in the land of dreams, and his wife Nadine. This is Jeffrey's house. I'm pretty sure this is Jeffrey's house. Where is Jeffrey? A record by Troy Dixon has been left on the player, the stylus scratching its surface. The side should be swapped, but the resonance are too high to notice. We have any more clues? Anything on the... Oh, we have another door right here. Is this Jeffrey? His mouth is covered in saliva and vomit, enough to make him suffocate. The dots on his arm would suggest he's a regular drug user. You don't know on his shirt. No signs of foul play. Looks like an overdose. I told you to stay away from my house. I can't hang with people like you in public. You're a PR menace. I'll shoot you if you come again near me or my wife. Okay, so Raven is just out here throwing death threats to everybody. That's 2 people he's throwing a death threat to. An almost empty packet of cigarettes. The visibly yellowed fingernails on the person's hand show he's a heavy smoker. A gold-plated lighter. Half-finished drug packets left in the sink. Someone had more than enough. We have the medicine cabinet. An oblong wooden cabinet stocked with everyday bathroom essentials. We got a bottle of red pills. The label on them says Abraxadol. He also takes Abraxadol. We also found some outside. A small medicine container empty. Several rolls of toilet paper are kept inside the cabinet. Yo, who puts toilet paper in a medicine cabinet? Like, usually they go down here, right? No? Okay. It really doesn't look like there's any more clues in here. Alright, looks like we got everything. Doors to the right. We have 2 more people. This is Jeffrey. This is definitely Jeffrey, but we can't click on him. He has no clues. We can click on the lamp. Oh, we have to turn the light on. You know what I'm saying? Detectives can't see in the dark. Alright, Jeffrey. He is flat out drunk on the sofa a cigar dangling from his fingers. Still, he has the look of someone used to call in the shots. Party invitations list. Patrick Raven, keep pills in the bathroom for him. He phoned to say he'll bring his wife, Ivy Otter. We identified his wife. His wife's name is Ivy Otter. Katie Keller was also invited to this party. To discuss her role in the play, she'll come directly in the office. Bradley Frazier is crossed out because he is deceased. DJ Kunta, the guy's a DJ. Also a drug dealer. Well, he might not be a drug dealer, just someone who uses drugs and is just passing them out, giving them to Patrick Raven's wife. Jack Potter. That DJ friend of Brad, he'll probably bring the stuff in his place. Yeah. Don't let this guy near alcohol or drugs. Remember how that party ended at Fraser's. I'm guessing the guy outside balled up is Jack Potter. Finley Powell, no information on him, but he was invited. Ezra Monarch was invited, but is crossed out. And Nadine is also crossed out, but out for the night. This might be Nadine, I'm not sure. Hey Jeff, you old rascal. Remember that favor you owe me? Now it's time. Now it's me in need of hand. I found this actress called Martha, and she's a beauty. She just needs a break. She would be perfect to fill a smaller role in your play. You wait and see her, then it's going to be you who'll thank me. Let's have a drink soon at the usual place and discuss this. Your pal, Alex. P.S. Say hi to Nadine from me. Okay, was Alex invited to the party? Alex is not on this list. Okay. We have a bookshelf right here. A bookcase containing mostly the latest editorial success. One Love Too Many by Ezra Monarch. Dominic Fraser's Brave and Successful. Some paperbacks. And a few classics that look completely untouched. Alcohol cabinet. Enough alcohol to get an entire army drunk. Not the cheap kind either. My boy be getting lit. You feel me? A bottle of imported whiskey almost gone. Its container is made of finely crafted glass. Traces of lipstick are visible on the glass. A splash of wine is left untouched at the bottom. Looks like this was hers and she was done for the night. A glass of wine with a drop of wine left into it. What are these? Mr. Steinwitz. We have another new character. I'm so glad you liked my screenplay. I would love to have a meeting and discuss a possible collaboration in the future. Mr. Note to secretary. Find his name. I can't read his stupid signature. Your screenplay is really interesting. Add nice adjectives and the style is so close to Monarch's. It would be perfect. I'll send you a guest pass for the next rehearsal so we can talk. Blah, 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 blah. Kind regards. Write the rest. Things are kind of like a little all over the place right now. We know that Jeremy's a producer, but I didn't know he was also a writer because he's writing the Steinwitz. I'm so glad that you liked my screenplay. Unless Ezra Monarch works for Jeremy. Style is so close to Monarch's. So he could be a screenwriter and trying to copy Monarch's like style, which is why she's not invited to the party. A framed award to Jeremy Steinwitz. So that's his last name, Jeremy Steinwitz. Okay, let's start identifying these people. We have Steinwitz. I'm pretty sure we got in Jeffrey, not Jeremy, Jeffrey. We have Jeffrey Steinwitz. We have Kunta. We don't have the DJ part yet though. Jack Potter. I'm guessing this is Jack Potter. No, not Jack Potter. This is Ivy Otter though. This is definitely Ivy Otter. This guy. Who was this guy? This is Patrick Raven. We have successfully identified Patrick Raven. Katie Keller. Could this be Jack Potter? Yes, this is Jack Potter. And that only leaves for this guy to be Finley Powell. There we go. And we're just missing DJ's name. So we need to find DJ's name. Oh, I didn't even go through her stuff. This woman is sleeping peacefully on the sofa. Her breath smells of alcohol. This is Katie Keller. She's a drinker. You know, Katie Keller's gonna come to the function and get turned every time. You bitch. First you steal my husband, then my role on the production. I'll get you if it's the last thing I do. Stole your husband. First you steal my husband, then my role on the production. Okay, we got some tea. Clock it. Clock it, bitch. Bitch, clock it. Katie, the moose of my heart. In the darkness after dusk, your laughter lights the sky like a sun. Each note a brushstroke on my heart. Katie, my irreplaceable nurse. So beautiful, you transcend the frame. Although a reckless vow binds me, in my heart you inspire my art, and not the bride I'm chained to. Yo, this nigga Patrick's having an affair. Love will be our masterpiece we won't speak of, a sad longing that colors my soul. It appears to be a very amateurish attempt at poetry. I mean, it was kind of hard to me, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? P. Yo, Patrick is having an affair with Katie Keller. So this came from Ivy Otter. That definitely came from Ivy Otter. I'm not gonna lie. Classic red lipstick from an expensive brand. Cosmopolitan, Patrick Raven the handsome. Tito, taller, no drugs, no alcohol, and Dominic Fraser's teachings. That's my secret. Gaze, the artist's drug, white as snow that is sweeping the land. Yo, they have this on the magazine. It's my muse, says painter Carlson. Full interview on page 27. Meet Jakeezy, the DJ, with the golden smile. His thoughts about the future of music. Jakeezy Kunta. We have identified our last person's chat. Finally. All of the persons of the case have been identified. Now, let's finish reading the stuff that she has. We have all the clues. I'm happy to report that you have been accepted for the role. The support of your colleague, Mr. Raven, has been overwhelming, and he was elated when I told him the news. I'm afraid I will not be at the party because such occasions are a burden to my temperament after my recent loss. But please feel free to communicate my approval to our producer. When you see him tonight, you'll be able to celebrate together the good news and discuss the role. You are a rising star with a bright future, my dear Dominic Fraser. Okay. Dominique's cool. We don't have to worry about him, murdering anybody. What do I get from this? It says, I'm happy to report that you've been accepted for the role. What is Dominique's role in this? Is he also in the movie? I just know he's an author. She was at the house with him and yada yada. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's start debunking the case. Blank blank was killed by blank blank. She sent him blank to cause a blank reaction which made him blank. We know Patrick Raven is dead, right? So this is Patrick Raven. We need to find out who killed Patrick Raven. Kunta does have a death threat. I'll shoot you dead like a dog. I'll shoot you like a dog if you do that again. I'll shoot you like a dog. Alright, that's what he told him. He also told that to Jack Powell. I'll shoot you if you come near me or my wife again. That's two people he gave death threats. I'm pretty sure this is Jack Powell, right? Yeah, or Jack Powder. Let's go back outside. Petals from a red flower. To Mr. Raven, to each his own. Someone delivered him flowers. They weren't his. Hawkins flowers. Hawkins. We haven't identified anyone with the last name Hawkins, so we don't know who that is or what company they're involved with. Bag made of fine leather, abandoned next to the pool. This is his bag. The magazine is full, so he didn't get to let off any shots. He was probably caught completely off guard. A half-empty bottle of white pills, many of them scattered all over the bag. The label says Abraxadol Red, and there were already some in the bathroom. This is just another bottle. Sabotaging the seduced by Ezra Monarch. Party at Jeffrey's house, because I'm guessing this is what they're here for, right? Or it could be Wednesday, meeting with the writers. This is what this could be. Meeting with the writers. We met with his lawyer, and then now he's here, meeting with the writers. Ezra Miller is not here. Okay, I'm leaning more towards Kunta. I don't know why it could be Kunta, but it's either Kunta or Jack. Small menacing container empty. A bottle of red pills. The label on them says Abraxadol, but the Abraxadol outside was white. So why would this also be Abraxadol? Abraxadol red, the remedy against allergic reactions. You can breathe safely. Yo, I'm so confused. Alright. So far, we have 2 bottles of Abraxadol. One of them have red pills, and one of them are white pills. I'm thinking these pills were swapped, and then we just have an empty medicine container right here. I don't know what was in here. In toilet paper. He could have OD'd after he killed homeboy over here. Because these guys are just inside, fried out of their minds. They probably don't even know that there's a guy dead outside. And the officer's just standing there. Let's just go with Jack Potter. We're just gonna say Jack Potter killed Patrick Raven. She sent him blank to cause and reaction. He sent him flowers. Oh, she sent him flowers to cause a reaction. This is his wife, right? This is his wife. Could Katie been the one to send him flowers? I don't know why Katie would want to kill Patrick though. Why would Katie want to kill Patrick? Because I'm trying to think back to the last case. Maybe it wasn't Jack Potter. She sent him flowers to cause an allergic oh, because he's allergic. And he had the petals in his hand, petals from a red flower. Let's go back to the doctor's note. When having a respiratory attack caused by plants, flowers, or other allergies, take 2 pills of Abraxadil as soon as it starts. Make sure not to exceed the doses of red Abraxadil pills and never mix it with any other medicines, even similar kinds, because they would cause a respiratory obstruction that could be fatal. Okay, we know he's allergic to plants. He got set up. She sent him flowers to cause an allergic reaction, which made him suffocate. No. Which made him take his pills, but they had been swapped. Yes, I knew they were swapped. You feel me? We're thinking big. What the hell? Yes, it's a whole lot of shit with a different kind found in the bathroom. Yes, I literally pointed that out. There was a different kind found in the bathroom. This caused Patrick Raven to suffocate and fall into the pool. The reason for the killings was blank blank's relation with blank blank, who used him to attain a blank in the latest blank. This is play. Shoot, where does this have to go somewhere? There's no other blue clues. Okay. The reason for the killings was Katie Keller's relation with wait. Okay, hold on. I'm all over the place. I feel like we're mentioning the same people a little too much. I don't know. What do you think? I'm kind of lost. Oh, we didn't even see this. Cast of the characters, main characters. Ruth Acker, Ivy Otter is crossed out for Katie Keller. Hugh Culpepper, Patrick Raven. So these are our 2 leads. Patrick Raven, Katie Keller. These are the love interests, and it seems that Patrick Raven's also falling in love in real life too. Isaac Clayton, yet to be decided. Secondary characters. Dorothy Darlington, Ivy Otter. Nah, that's a valid crash out right there. Alasdair, I don't know how to say that last name. Finley Powell. Minor characters to be decided. Okay, is there anything else in this room? Pretty sure we looked at everything in this room too. What if his wife killed him? Well, why would his wife kill him? Chat, I'm so lost, bro. I'm lost. I feel like we have half the puzzle solved. The majority of this is definitely right. We know the killer's a girl because after this sentence it says she sent him flowers. It's one of these 2. Let's go with Ivy Otter. Yeah, let's go with Ivy Otter. Patrick Raven was killed by Ivy Otter. She sent him flowers to cause an allergic reaction which made him take his pills, but they had been swapped with a different kind found in the bathroom. This caused Patrick Raven to suffocate and fall into the pool. The reason for the killings was Patrick Raven's relation with Katie Keller, who used him to obtain a role in the latest play. Yo, we're cooking. Chat, we're cooking. Oh my god, we're cooking. He had it all. The looks, the talent, the money. Patrick even lived a teetotal life. What is a teetotal life? But his wife was jealous, and she knew where to aim. Damn. Chat. Bro, these bitches ain't shit, chat. These bitches ain't shit. I promise you, these bitches ain't shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. All it took was a bouquet of flowers. The drugs too made a victim. A guest was found dead from an OD. Crazy, chat. Yo, this is actually getting kind of crazy. This is getting kind of crazy. Yo, this is a W game, bro. This is a W game, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with this. It makes me think.